What is up, guys, and welcome back to Critical Gaming Unit. I am Tigressive, and we're back with some more Fallout 4. Last episode we did, last episode we had just barely gotten to Far Harbor, and we did one quick mission for Cassie Dalton, and that's where we left off. Also, Far Harbor, the town of Far Harbor, got attacked by some gulpers, some mutated salamanders. But we need to head back to Cassie Dalton to see what's to actually turn in the quest. So let's head there, and hopefully we can run into some trouble on the way. I thought that this place was going to be a little settlement, just because it was like an open spot, and there was a couple of broken down houses. So I thought it would be a perfect spot for a settlement, but I guess not. A little disappointed with that. Oh, there was something red. Hello? Go get him. Nick, go get him. Hold on, I always forget about this. Always forget about this. Alright, we should be good now. Get it. Doggo, get it. Yeah, boy. Got a plunger out of that.
As long as you're carrying it.
Alright, well, let's head back to Cassie. I wonder if this is going to be, like, the only mission from her, because she mentioned that, like, her whole family was in some bad luck. So I hope that we don't have to do this for, like, 9 different people in her family. I think that's a little much. There's a couple of things around here. Would be nice to check out. I should have brought my power armor. I'm wondering if there's a quick way to go from here back to the Commonwealth. I mean, I can take the boat that got me here, but that takes me to the northeastern part of the Commonwealth, which is quite a ways away from... Hello? Quite a ways away from my Starlight Drive-In, which is where I think my power armor is at. Okay, we're close to Far Harbor. I can smell it. I can smell all that dead fish. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. This is a really cool looking area. Take that. I'll take everything. Can't stop me. So, what does this do? It's shooting out green slime.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Oh. Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm alright.
You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask.
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG, what's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yes, let's keep moving. You were very boring. I'm sorry, but you were. How are these? Okay. So, Cassie Dalton, I cleared out those ghouls. Give me all your money.
Hunter saw flickering lights by Eden
The
Meadows.
hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
That's it? That's it? So who else needs to be avenged?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
What happened to him?
He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
That fog crawler's going to pay.
That's the spirit.
Alright, so she's saying that the island's going to be reminded that the Daltons never forget. But why isn't she going out and killing stuff? Because technically, this isn't proving any kind of point to the island if I'm going out and killing everything. So let's find Mr. Longfellow. He's inside the last plank.
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tone.
Fine.
Where is this cat that you speak of? Where is the kitty?
How can the last plank set you up?
Alright, so that guy looks like old Longfellow. And he's got a magazine. I'm taking this. You've unlocked POI map markers across the island.
That
Woo!
was the one with fists.
Drown your worries and cheap
Alright.
booze.
Hello, sir.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Yes. Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Yeah, let's just go.
Follow me, then.
Oh, there's the kitty. Oh, kitty. Go to Acadia with old Longfellow. Well, we're on our way out. Gotta wait a second, because... There we go.
Head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit
Above
of
the
hike.
fog line.
You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help.
What is it? Mirelurk jerky. Let's take a look. That's probably food. Mirelurk jerky. Perception 3 for 30 minutes. Poison resist 15 for 30 minutes. That's kind of nice.
We need to move through the mainland. Old mountain trail is where we're.
The old mountain
Fog
trail.
ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Okay.
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around.
Yeah, you just got stuck on that.
Brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Are we going to go up the same trail that I went up earlier? Or came down from earlier?
Here's the mountain trail.
Yep.
We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
So we've already killed a bunch of stuff on this trail. Can we take that? Oh.
That crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Lest we steer clear.
Yeah, that thing sounded
Never know.
grumpy. Nick, stay close. Same with you, doggo. Yeah, doggo. Oh, oh, oh. Are we going? Okay. This place is so creepy. Well, let's take a quick look.
When I was a young lad, though higher
Not a whole lot to look at because of the fog.
was covered in fog. The fog fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
If all this has happened before, then there's a chance that the fog will go away. But obviously not for long. Okay, so we're going further than we went before.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge.
Yeah, one
Now,
shot
the
me.
big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Yeah. Oh. I killed 2 of them. You can handle that guy. Oh, it's almost 7:30. It's almost time to go to sleep. Man, this is really high up. Oh. She...
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about
for you.
bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Oh, wow. Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers
doing
started off as
too.
pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I
Me.
suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to you? To make you distrust
They
them?
supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you
Watch
say.
yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move.
Hey, I cut the conversation short,
Up
so
ahead,
don't...
The air's clean. No fog.
I see a
Acadia's not
fog.
too far now.
We're in a fog right now. You're lying to us. This place looks like a settlement. Very well made
And we've
settlement.
arrived.
Oh, sorry.
Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later,
All
Longfellow.
right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
His armor actually looks really cool. Like, I think it would fit my helmet really well too. All right, Nick, are you ready? We're gonna go find Kasumi. She should be here. I hope. Optional help Captain Avery. Where did that come from? I guess we're gonna have to help Captain Avery at some point. Hello? Anyone home? My name is Don. I like cats.
When
I have a
first
dog.
climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain.
You didn't tell me that.
I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is
I'm a
here.
good guy.
She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
Yep.
Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Dun dun.
It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago.
Whoa.
There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Alright. Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk about this later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Am I a synth? Am I a synth? Are you joking? I destroyed the Institute. I'm pretty sure Sean would have told me at some point that I was a synth. I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
The first memory I have. Yeah. I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Yeah, I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth, except for me and Doggo.
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Yup. Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. Of course. What else can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago.
Holy cow.
Hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Nope, I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time.
Whoa.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays
Or
this week.
something.
I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Who's talking? Alright, let's go have a chat with Kasumi. Okay, so she's downstairs. On this floor? No. Oh, on this floor. Hello? Are you locked up? No, you're good.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
You guys don't have to hide anymore. Because the Institute is gone. Go. Leave. You don't have to live here anymore if it's such a struggle. Although it's not much better out there. Kasumi!
Energy output on these things are terrible.
Oh.
Who designed this?
Hey!
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Let's see. Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. That's part of life. Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Okay. So not everyone can remember every single memory from when they're a kid. And those dreams were probably just nightmares, not dreams. I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes, I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is here in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Whatever it is, the answer is no. What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You okay? You don't trust Dima after you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers.
So did the Institute.
Now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Alright, so... hack Faraday's terminal, gain access to the storage room, or talk to Dima. We could be super upfront with him, but he could lie straight to our face. And I don't like it when people lie straight to my face. So let's just get inside of the storage place. It's locked too hard. Maybe I can level myself up. Alright, let's get in there. I could probably hack the terminal as well. Let's get sneaky, sneaky.
Lock, huh?
Hey, close the door, you freaking butthole. Alright. Hide and wait. Who's that? Okay, so that's a guy that was talking to him earlier. And there's Dima. Shh.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Well, that was an interesting meeting.
So, Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
Yep. He's a Far Harbor slut. Whoa, hey, look. We'll take that stuff. See, is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Well, let's get out of here. Ugh. Alright, guys. Well, on that note, I'm going to have to call it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next episode.